Hello everyone, welcome to a new Power BI dashboard video. In this video, we are going to create this beautiful finance dashboard in Power BI. If you want to follow along, the link to the dataset is in the description, or if you want to buy this dashboard, the link is in the description. I will request you all to please subscribe to the channel and like this video. So let's begin. So let me begin by giving you a brief overview of this dashboard. The dataset we are going to use is of finance. Here we have a top bar with a fiscal year slicer. Then we have 5 card visuals representing revenue, profit, orders, customers, quantity. And then we have 4 more visuals for revenue performance, region performance, subcategory rating, and performance ratio. So let's begin creating our dashboard. So I've opened a new Power BI file and our first step is to import our Excel data. So I will choose Excel workbook. Select my Excel workbook and click on Open. I will select Sheet 1 from here and click Load. So I have successfully imported my data into Power BI. Our next step is to change the canvas background. So for that, I will go to Visualization, Format, Canvas Background. And for canvas background, our color would be F7, F8, FC. And I will change the transparency to 0. Our next step is to create the wireframe for our dashboard. For that, I will first insert the top bar. I will select rectangle from here, and the height of the rectangle would be 66. And I will go to style and change the color to white. Okay, we also don't need the border, so I will turn it off. Next, we have 5 cards. So for that, I will copy the same top bar, resize this, and the size of our card is the height is 120 and the width is 225. So I will reposition this and I will just copy and paste it 5 times like this. I can select them all like this, go to format, align, distribute them horizontally and align them top. So for the 4 visualizations, I will just copy this card, bring it here and change the properties. The height is 264 and the width is 720. Okay, so I will copy the same and bring it here. We can adjust it like this. Okay, for the other 2 visuals, I will just copy this and bring it here. Resize this. Like this and copy and paste it here. So we are done with our wireframe. Next, we have to insert our icons. So for that, I will go to Insert, Image, and select all these icons one by one. So I have inserted all the icons and placed them in their respective cards. You can just simply resize them by doing this. So next we have to create a background for these icons. For that, I'll select Shapes and select a rectangle. Go to General, Properties, and the height would be 48 and the width would be 52. Go to Shape and change the rounded corners to 10, like this, and bring it over here. Also change the transparency to 90%, like this. So we can just realign them. We also don't need the border, so we will turn the border off and we can just copy and paste it 5 times. Bring this one here and just align them accordingly. Okay, so now we have to change the color of these boxes. For that, we will change them one by one. I have them in a notepad. So the first color is this one. I will copy this, go to style and paste it here. For the second box, we have this color. For the third one, we have this one. For the fourth one, we have this one. And for the fifth one, we have this color. Okay, so now we will start inserting the text boxes. For that, go to Insert Text Box. Our first text box is for Finance Dashboard. We will change the font size to 20 and make it bold. We also don't need the background for this. So I will go to Effects and turn the background off and just move it to here. Okay, so copy the same text box, bring it here. And this one is for the fiscal year slicer. So write fiscal year, change the font size to 12, turn this off, and the font is DIN. Okay, just reposition this. And for the slicer of the fiscal year, we will select slicer from here and insert date into the slicer. Click on this drop down and select date hierarchy. And you can cut these all off. We just need the years. Go to Format, Slicer Settings and change this to Tile. Just resize this and bring it over here. Turn the slicer header off, go to General, turn the header icons off, open values and go to background, and we will assign this background color. We also don't need the border, so go to border and turn these off. Also, we have to change the font color of this text box, so we can assign this color. Okay, so we are done with our top bar. Next, we have to insert text boxes for all these visuals, card visuals. So I will just copy this and bring it here. I will copy this 4 times like this and place it here. We can just select all of these together, go to Format, Align, Distribute horizontally, and Align top. Okay, so we have to rename this. The first one is revenue. The second one is profit. The third one is orders. The fourth one is customers. And then quantity. Okay, so now we have to insert card visuals for all of these. So go to card, resize this, and the first one is revenue. So drag and drop revenue over here. Go to format, turn this off, and go to callout value and change this to 18. Change display units to none and make this bold. Also select revenue and turn this dollar option on so that we have a dollar sign and commas over here. Okay. Also remove the background by going to general, effects, and turn this off. Resize this and reposition this like this. We can simply copy and paste it 5 times for the other cards like this and select all of them, or you can just do it like this. Go to format, align, distribute horizontally, and align top. Okay, for the profit one, select this, remove revenue from here and place profit instead like this. Choose profit and turn the dollar sign on. Okay, for orders, remove this one from here and drag orders. Choose orders and turn this comma on. Just reposition this. Okay. For customers, remove revenue and drag and drop customers over here. And open this drop down and select count distinct. Reposition this. And for quantity, do the same. Remove revenue and drag quantity over here. Select quantity and turn this comma option on. Just reposition this. So we are done with our card visuals. So moving on to our next visuals. First, we can just insert the text boxes. So just copy this one, bring it here. So our first text box is revenue performance. Change the font size to 12. Okay. Reposition this and just copy this for the other three like this. Place them in their respective visuals and we can just rename them. This one is region performance. This one is subcategory rating. And this one is performance ratio. Next, we can copy this and bring it over here. This one is revenue split by category. Just resize this. Okay. Then copy it over here. Here we have the visual for quantity and revenue by quantity. Revenue by category, sorry. Resize this and copy it one more time and bring it over here for revenue versus profit. Okay, so now we can start inserting our visuals. So the first visual is our area chart. So bring it over here, resize this. And for the area chart, we have months in the x-axis. I will choose month. And we have revenue in the y-axis, like this. We also don't want the full names of the months. So for that, we will go to transform data. This is our date column over here. We will select this and we will go to add column and choose date, month, and this month. So we have the month number over here and we will do it one more time for the month name. So I will select name of month. So here I have a new column for month number and for month name. So I only need the first three letters. So I will go to extract and first characters. And over here, I will write 3. So I have a new column with only the first 3 letters of the months. So I will delete this column and I will rename this to month short name. Okay, after this, I will go to home and choose close and apply. So after doing this, go to table view and go to month short name column. Choose sort by column and sort it by the month number like this. And choose month over here and sort it ascending. Now go back to your original visual and here we can just insert the newly created month short name like this. So we have month short name over here with only the 3 letters. Next we have to remove the axis titles. So we will go to format, x-axis and remove the title. Similarly, we will remove the title for the y-axis. So go to y-axis, turn the title off. We also don't need this sum of revenue. I will turn the title off. Now we have to change the color of this visual. So I will go to visual and I will go to line here and go to color, change the color to this one. Okay, so we are done with our revenue performance measure. We just need to add a slicer for quarters. So for that, I will just copy this slicer like this. and bring it over here. And instead of years, I can just choose this date hierarchy once again and remove all of these, keep only the quarters. So now our visual is complete. So moving on to the next visual, which is region performance. We have to insert a bar chart. So choose this stacked bar chart, bring it over here. In the y-axis, we have state, and in the x-axis, we have revenue. In the legend, we will insert category. Find category from here and place it here. Okay, so now we will format our visual. We don't need the titles and the legend title. So go to format, open legend, and look for title, turn it off. Then we have x-axis, turn the title off. Go to y-axis, turn the title off. Okay. Also the title for the visual, for that go to general, turn this title off. Resize your visual, and now we have to change the colors of our visual and also remove the background. To remove the background, go to effects and turn this off. To change the color of these bars, we can just go to bars and change the colors one by one. Okay, so we will open this drop down, choose furniture from here and change the color to this one. Similarly, we will open this drop down, choose office supplies and change the color to this one. And for the last one, technology, we will choose this color. Okay, so we are done with our region performance visual. So moving on to the next subcategory rating. Here we have to insert a table. So choose table from here. Bring it here. Resize this. And in the table, we have columns, subcategory, category, revenue, and quantity. So we will insert subcategory, then category, then quantity, and then revenue. Okay, so now we have to format our table. So we will go to the format tab. For the style preset, I will select none from here. And we also don't need the horizontal grid. So for the border, I will select left border and assign it the purple color and change the width to 5. Okay. For row padding, I will increase the row padding to 5. Go to values and change the font to DIN. You can also increase the font size like this. Okay, so we also don't need these totals and the category headings or the column headers. So to remove the column headers, we can just change the text color to white and just decrease their size like this. And to remove the totals, go to totals and turn the values off like this. Okay, so now we will go to specific column and left align all of these columns one by one. So for subcategory, we will align it left, and for category, we will do the same. For quantity, we will left align them, and for revenue, we will left align this. Now we can just simply drag the columns and move it like this. Bring it here and just do this. Okay, so now we are done with our table. Moving on to the next chart, which is performance ratio. For this, we will use 100% stacked bar chart. So choose this one, bring it over here, resize this. So this will represent revenue versus profit. So we are going to add revenue in the x-axis and profit in the x-axis like this. Next, we have to remove this title. So go to format, general, turn the title off. And we also don't want the legend, so turn it off. And also we need to have the data labels over here. So go to data labels, turn them on, go to their position and change it to inside center. Okay, go to x-axis, see if the title is not off, it is off, so we are good. Now we have to change the color of these bars. So I will go to bar and select sum of profit, and we can just change it to this purple color. Okay, so we are done with our dashboard. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to the channel and like this video. Thank you so much.